welcome Rhys Davies to Poppies TV. Your first appearance on here. Unfortunately, it's a defeat against Spennymoor after that spectacular game against Spalding. Good side though, Spennymoor stood no chance with the goals.
Yeah, they very composed at the back. They've obviously got the big middle centre half, and whenever we kicked it up, you just giving it straight back to us, and they were nice and composed, and we just couldn't do anything really. It was just unlucky.
I mean, the second goal, especially the looping header, was, you tried at full stretch to get to it, but no chance with that.
No, really. They're just one of the ones where you try your best to get to, but I've just got to hold my hands up and it's a good header, it's a good goal, and if I save it, it's a good save. If I don't, then it's just a good place header. And
also the first goal was a very well worked goal, wasn't it? They played it out wide, and not a lot you could do there either.
No, it's not a lot. All I can do there is the same again, just hope for the best. I spread, it hit the side of my head, so if my head was a bit bigger, I might have saved it. But no, it was a good finish, first time, and I couldn't really do much about it.
How have you finding it since you've been with Kettering? I mean, you're duelling with Jackson Smith, aren't you? Well, but,
I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it here. The boys are amazing. They've welcomed me straight away. Last season I was at a few clubs and stuff, and when you're on trial and stuff, you're just a quiet person in the corner. But as soon as I came here, everyone just welcomed me straight away. I knew Carl Perry from previous clubs.
I think everyone knows Carl Perry, I think.
Yeah, I was with him at Stratford, and I was with Lammin and Conor Barrett at Leicester. So there was boys here I knew, and everyone else just kind of came together, and they're a good bunch of lads. We're extremely close, and if ever there's a problem or anything, everyone goes to each other. There's no little groups. Everyone is just a team, and I think that's amazing.
Of course, you had a very good mentor at Leicester, didn't you, in Casper Schmeichel? It must have been superb working with him.
Yeah, it was really good, to be honest. It was one of the reasons why I signed there in the first place, was because training with the first team, and they were just Premier League champions. So I trained with Casper. I had Danny Ward, Eldon Jakubovic, Ben Hamer, and Ron Zieler. So I mean, I've had a few decent goalkeepers to help coach me and stuff. And Casper's helped me a lot. Eldon has helped me a lot, and Wardy. Mike Stowell as well, old Wolves legend. He was my goalie coach, and Glyn Thompson. So it was I had really good coaching there, and I've just brought it now over to Kettering.
Do you base yourself on any one keeper? I mean, I know that Casper Schmeichel's like an image of his dad, isn't it? The way he comes out and mirrors the ball. And
I kind of use a few goalkeepers. So before I signed for Leicester, I was just a straight leg kick, and then Casper taught me how to do the sidewinder. And then Bruce Grobbelaar, old legend, he was crazy in the head, and they got to say you got to be crazy to be a goalkeeper. And so he's my idol, Bruce Grobbelaar. So he was just mental. He'd go for everything, and he'd always dive for the shot. He'd never just let it go. So that's what I kind of base myself off, where I have to go for everything. I never just let it go. And if it's a spread, I'll just fling myself. If I break my nose, I break my nose. If I break a finger, I break a finger. I broke my nose 6 times. So yeah, it's
can't tell actually.
No, you can't. Well, unless you look a bit in, but. No, that's how I base it off. I base it off a few people, so I'll look at other goalkeepers. I'm not whereas players, they'll watch YouTube and stuff. I'm always watching goalkeepers, so I'll look at their technique, and I'm always watching that and trying to learn something new. I'm never just happy with how I perform. I'll always want to get better.
Well, you must have been looking at Gordon Banks on Tuesday night, because that save you pulled off there was reminiscent of that save against Brazil in 1970 from Pelé. It was a fantastic save. You must be questioned about it quite a few times. We've seen it on the highlights. We've seen some stills of it, but how did you see it when you were out there?
It came in quick. It came in very quick, and I didn't know I saved it until a few seconds afterwards, to be honest. I seen him floating, quickly checked, and I just seen him coming in free header, so I thought I might as well just make myself as big as I can, and I've just spread across the goal, and luckily it hit me. So now I'm happy with the save. I'm always happy with no matter what save it is. As long as I keep it out, whether it's a top corner or just a spread, I'm always happy with the save. But I think it helped us out, because it was right at the very beginning of the game.
It was, isn't it? I think if they'd have scored there, it put us under pressure straight away.
Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of more happy with it, because it kept us in the game, and it kept us a clean sheet. You've got to love a clean sheet. And I think clean sheets win games. So I think that's helped us out a lot, and I'm happy to put a part into it.
Last disappointed in there today?
Yeah, it's just a few things just didn't work. Obviously, we normally go for the bigger kick and stuff, because we've normally got Isaac Stone and stuff. But obviously he started on the bench, and they've had big defenders, and as soon as I kicked it, no matter where I put it, they were just hitting it straight back to us. We couldn't get on the second balls really. Few performances which were a bit iffy, but we just we couldn't do anything with the kicks and stuff. They were just straight on it.
Next week is a tough one away at Leamington in the FA Cup. You won't know the history between the two clubs, I don't suppose.
I've read about it.
You've read about it?
I've read about it, yeah. I've seen a lot on Twitter.
So that should be an interesting game there in the FA Cup. It's nice to be in that competition, and especially for you, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, it's my first time ever playing FA Cup, and I mean, it's nice to get a clean sheet on Tuesday, my first clean sheet in the FA Cup, and I don't really look too much at clubs and stuff because I think any result can happen in the FA Cup. It's the maddest tournament in the world and one of the best. You've seen clubs like QPR knocked out Everton the other day, and you see it all the time where big clubs knock out little clubs and little clubs knock out big clubs, so anything can happen really. So I don't really look at the clubs, I just get my head down and just focus on the game and what I can do.
Well, thank you for coming in after that game. I'm sure you want to go and have a shower and try and cool down and get your composure back for next week. Great to have you here, Rhys, and let's hope we get many more clean sheets.
Hopefully, yeah. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.